Jet got such a good jump.
Oh, little yellow number plate. That's going to be Jet Lawrence able to give a bump, and that's to his brother, 96. So Hunter Lawrence going to pull over the second spot. Looking back at the third, that's going to be Justin Cooper. Chase Sexton finds himself in the fourth. RJ Hampshire fifth. Great serve from him. Joey Sabachi, Cody Shock, Jorge Prado in the seventh. Anderson, Eli Tomac running out the top 10. And this is what we've been waiting on, Lurch. Here we go.
So RJ right there.
One of our 450s, Justin Cooper moves his way into the number 2 position, right behind Jet Lawrence. Here comes Chase Sexton. Around the outside, trying to put the move on the number 96 of Hunter Lawrence. And Justin Cooper wants to put his head down to it. Put his top 10 all the way to the ground. So he's in this position 6 whole shots on the year. But here comes Chase Sexton. He knows he's got to make this work early. He knows of Chase Sexton losing a little bit of ground, but man, look at the pressure behind Hunter Lawrence. RJ Hampshire sitting in 5th right now. Once again, Hunter Lawrence tries to sneak on the inside, not able to get it done. Chase Sexton able to hold on. Early in the race and under these conditions, very gate today. Had a 3rd place start, put himself in the number 2 position very early, and sets off after Jet Lawrence now finds himself 1.7 seconds behind. Here we see that Jet Lawrence do some incredible things on a motorcycle like this, especially looking back at a racetrack like Seismic. He was using celebration.
Jacob keeping Jet honest. I don't know what's going on with Chase. He's not really. Seems like he's holding up Hunter more than. Oh, never mind. Hunter made the move. No goggles on your champ. That is pretty concerning. Could be a very long moto for him.
That being said, Jet out front with a 2.4 second gap. He turned in 2:19.7.
There goes Mason Simmons. I had a feeling he might be up there today. Malcolm Stewart pretty far back. Freddie Noren back here. Derek Drake qualified top 10, but he's all the way back here.
Yeah, it's so unusual right now. Why in the world in these conditions would you need?
These two guys are already gapping Hunter pretty good. Chase has got to stay in front of RJ, but Eli is closing in quick. Tomac around RJ. Looks like Hunter is closing back in on Justin. We lost Chase Sexton last lap, so we'll have to pick him back up right now and see where he's at. Got AP right here. There's Cooper Webb right behind Prado. We got Savachi coming through. Anderson definitely falling back a bit. Have to wonder if the fitness is an issue there. We got the Twisted Tea guys right here, Benoit. There's Cody Shock. I believe that's Gio right there. Here comes Harry Kulas. Ricorgio. Stewart just got around Simmons. There goes Simmons right there. Harlan. Where is Chase Sexton? Nobody knows. Moselman. I don't know that Sexton got back on the bike. Jet's already checking out.
You know, you take a look at
Eli might have something for the podium, we'll see. RJ looking pretty good.
Not sure where it's coming down, but
looks like Benoit lost his teammate Colt Nichols. We'll have to see where he is at. Cody Shock's holding it down. There's Colt Nichols. Oh, he's still making mistakes. Malcolm on his way up through the field right there. All right.
Cooper Webb.
Jet looks to be managing his gap now. This is the biggest gap that we've seen him have in a long time.
I gotta tell you, impressed with RJ Hampshire at this point, Lord.
J Coop is still keeping him within sight, but that's a big gap for Jet Lawrence. There goes Hunter right there. And then Eli was actually 2:10 slower last lap, but he's still holding strong. RJ, with half of a wrist, is right there in the top 5. There goes Plessinger. Here comes Prado. And then we have Cooper Webb. His bike is smoking, so that's concerning. There's Savachi. Here comes Anderson. Oh, lost him.
Position, that's pretty annoying. And man, look at his record, man, 131 starts when it comes to 450 pro motocross careers. That's impressive. No question about it. That's almost unprecedented. Down to 12 minutes plus 2 laps. This morning, it just seems like 20 minutes. All of a sudden around here, we're seeing very similar laps to our first practice.
Eli can't quite seem to close the gap. RJ's got some pressure from Plessinger here. We'll have to keep an eye on that.
Seconds back from Jason Anderson. Man, welcome to the big show. Yeah, how rock.
That's concerning.
Taking a claim in the United States, in America.
There's Pat Terrell. I believe that's Gio, Valentin Gio right there. Cody Shock holding strong. Malcolm's finally catching up to him. Malcolm's definitely been pushing his way forward here. Got around Colt Nichols. I don't know. Tomac's closing in. The people are excited. And looks like we had a pass right here. So AP is in fact moving on up. Mad respect to RJ though. 450 debut. Just had wrist surgery. Oh no. Gotta respect this guy right here. Went down, coming down the hill.
Finish, man. He is such a specialist when it comes to riding the dirt bike. He found a great home spot. We saw the thing starting to go, and looks like it's just expired right there. Yeah, bummer. And you know, we're talking about two of our top contenders out right now, Kenny Sexton and Cooper Webb.
Sounds like Cooper Webb did end up pulling off. RJ still hanging tough with Aaron Plessinger. Pretty big gap back to Prado here. I know some people are expecting him to be a little bit further forward. Savachi's keeping him pretty honest. He's making him push all the way to the line.
Second place is Justin.
We got a good battle between the MXGP riders right here. Pat Terrell and Gio, they're going to be going at it to the finish.
Not a lot of time. You got to recover.
Last lap, Tomac was the fastest rider on the track, but not by much. It's going to need a mistake out of Hunter. So a pretty big gap back to AP right here. Good to see AP doing his thing though. America's hero right there. Pick up Prado right here. See if Savachi's closing in at all. Not enough that it's gonna matter. But this Pat Terrell-Gio battle, I'm pretty excited to see what's going on with that. Looks like Gio did get around him. He had closed in and now he's moving forward. So I know Gio is trying to stay here in the States. He's looking for a ride. Might be earning himself one with a ride like this. Looking solid. Oh man, Tomac is in fact starting to close up the gap. There's the gap right there.
That news came across.
He's right there.
Is the gap right now. They're going to be putting in the first Moto. No different. Coming over the final jump and hitting the finish line. Mr. Jack Lawrence. Got a lot of questions to answer here so far.
It was close.
We talked about guys coming back from injuries. We talked about some guys stepping up.
Very close.
We talked about some different teams with some different guys, but I have to tell you, and back in the fourth spot, going to be Eli Tomac.
RJ's still right there. Jorge definitely closed in at the end there. Savachi's way back.
Checker flag continues to fly.
So either he made a mistake or he decided to cruise it in. Anderson looking back. Gio right behind him. Pat Terrell right there.